Oh, okay. I forgot to continue to that. Okay. Pop Victor. Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. So, when we last left our heroes, we arrived at Fort Zexon. And where we got to go from here is to... which was the map? The next place we got to go is through there to Nepal City. Now, for those of you who were tuning into the earlier stream and wondering what the heck just happened, yeah, my game crashed. That's not a joke. Literally, it just completely crashed in the middle of the game. And that made me realise, maybe that's probably a good time for me to kind of move on to Tales of Berseria, because I've been going for about 2.25 hours, 2.5, something like that. And I thought, let's actually, do the sensible thing and just get back to that. So that's that. Let's quickly explain that. And I'm just going to very, 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 very quickly do all the YouTube things, sharing it to public places, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. Give me a second. Be very, very, very quick, because I'm already currently on stream. Okay, so we got that. Okay, second. Yep. Alright, so, how's it going? Right, so, focus time. So I need to go talk to a bunch of people and see where we go from here. Hello.
Just set sail.
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission. Why? The kingdom keeps a strict watch on harbors and sea routes. It's like they've erected walls and gates in the sea.
Aha. Midgand is spread across a number of islands. The sea is the only way to get from one place to another. If they can control the ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly.
It's restrictive, but it's also necessary. Demons want to see too, and exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog obeys nothing but the winds and the waves.
Gotta admit, I'm advising on that one. Well, to be fair, I'm also with everybody on the party, so I feel like I'm a teeny bit biased. Found a cat. I don't think I'm allowed down there. Oh, nope, there's no... Wait, why are there no exorcists down here? Or guards? Hello? This could be where you're throwing explosives? Or whatever. Another lifeboat could stay. Right. So, next up... This is the... That's the card game, Cats. They're not important at the minute, I don't think.
Boiled or grilled. Even their innards are yummy. And 5 sets of legs. That's so many. That's all true. But what really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a predator attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg, a new one grows from the
selling dial tales.
Would they be tasty?
No idea.
No way.
Priorities.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
So, you even got Marcus's crew now.
Of the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgard, only Ifrit and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that can pick a fight with the Royal Navy and win are Ifrit and his crew.
In other words, the only ship left that's truly free is the Von Eltia.
Or a merchant. You really seem to like these pirates.
He may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
True.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
You're a funny guy. And that's why Ifrit goes through him if we need to dock here.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
He's certainly an interesting fellow. Anyway, we have more items to get. More items. Okay, olive oil. A chest. Magnificent chest ahead. I already know what the Dark Souls fans are thinking of. No. No, 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 no. I think that's a new... Yes! So let's see. I haven't already maxed it out, there's no point in that. Ooh, he hasn't. Ooh, okay, so he's not doing that. Oh, I couldn't if I want them. Oh well. Hmm. To equipment. Okay. Yeah, you max it out. You need an upgrade. Max it out. You can get that. Not quite maxed it out yet, but very close to it. Take those boots. Not maxed it out yet. Don't avoid. Mastered that, but I haven't got a replacement. Not maxed it out. Not maxed it out. Those are slightly faster to clear up, but the hard boots are only usable for yeah, it's good. Now I'll give him the hard shoes because by the time we max them out, he's going to finish. Velvet's almost certainly going to finish those. Can't say daggers. You finished all of those, so we can't say right. Calcite waistcoat. I'll give to you. Actually, no, hang on. Ah, right, hang on, never mind. He has mastered the Earth Ring, but Velvet hasn't mastered that yet. I'll give him Wind Ring. You need to keep that for a little bit longer, but you do have that ready for later. There's... oh, no, you haven't mastered the memory locket. Excellent. You can take the ample locket. You haven't mastered that yet. You haven't mastered that yet. And you can take a heavy boots. Alright. And let's see whether there's anything in here. There's a cat spirit, that's good. Get out the way, chair. Soy sauce.
I've heard there's a prison island somewhere where they keep the worst of the worst, but it's a hard tale to swallow.
It's true.
And the rumors that hundreds of demons
So,
That one's a lie. After all, we're here.
Wait,
You don't mean...
keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you'll fare worse than anyone on that island.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear a thing.
that went well. Good job, team. Well, anyway, we gotta get back and talk to what's his face about. I'm thinking of what's it. Sending the ships out. Yeah, that's what it is. So we gotta go back and see what he has to say. Now I remember that this could be interesting, but I think the very first one we send out, we get it back straight away.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
That's right. Ifrit's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltius already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about?
Regardless, if you happen to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. I'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service, and you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a sylph jay.
Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure you could find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. Won't take much of our time, and besides, it can be interesting.
You're right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Enforced tutorial. Okay.
Scout ship setting sail.
Wow, you're not blooming kidding. That was fast.
Take
All right, let's send him out again.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
new shipping lanes, perhaps.
Some fish would be enough for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
You could tell they weren't quite as enthusiastic as she is. So how do I leave here? Oh, right, down there. That makes sense. Follow the green exit. So if we go up here, what we should find is a now open exit. Yes, that's now open. Good. Excellent.
Sir, scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red. Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Isaac, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
But are their teeth and ambitions bared? Okay, so that's shit we already know from other RPGs. GDs, run into enemies from behind. Don't let them run into you from behind. Oh, okay. Alright.
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magula?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right? Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist. And he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Okay. Oh.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist.
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire.
You don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
You have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is running.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Pity?
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilu. Oh, come on!
Okay. That was actually kind of funny. Okay, so if we keep going.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Oh, right. One button. Oh. Oh, fine. Oops. I'm still trying to press the buttons like I'm in Space Marine. Whoops. Oh! I finally got a trophy level up. Yay! I don't give a shit about that, but it's nice to know. Ah, roast chicken. And this should be. Oh, I was expecting the second round. Oh no! That's from a different game. Okay, fair enough. When I was close, I issue to hell. Aha!
Not even worth my time.
Okay, there's a magnificent chest over here. Oh, okay. Huh. Give me a sec. Someone could have used that. Oh, you're one short of that. You little.
Don't waste my time.
You read later. Yeah! Come back here.
Come on, really?
Okay, so these. Angry chicken! Angry chicken! Oh. Also, that was my kill, Lyson. Thank you. Bastard. Oh, there we go. This should do with the problem. Miss. Oh.
That wasn't worth the effort.
That was my kill. Hello. So let's see. If I keep, so I swear I saw something around here. Lethal chicken! Lethal chicken! Yeah! I don't think that actually hit anything better. What the? Oh! Sure. Yup. Blah. Blah blah blah. Ha. What's up? Sun chop. Ooh, just got it at the tail end of the fang, of the fingertip, whatever it was. Right. I believe the way I'm meant to go is straight on. So let's go the other way. For science! Oh yeah, hang on. Yeah. Now I know. I didn't read the map properly. I was looking very confused, like, what the heck? How am I here? Oops. In my defense, I've been gaming at this point for over 3 hours as it is. Got me some slack from me, so it's a wee bit off. So let's see. Cats. Something useful? A top hat! Yes! Why have how does he have a top hat in there? Should I be worried? Oh well, whatever. Let's get going. So by my reckoning, it should be a city. Oh yes, a city.
Wow. Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malachim.
Uh-huh.
Surprise, Laffy said. You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malachim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves. Huh? We've reached the heart of the Empire, and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
Hmm.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
Planning. Right. I'm also wondering how also, I'm kind of wondering if there's exorcists watching the front gate, how are they not seeing this shit? Is it just one of these where they're like, oh, must be the wind? Right. Do we go any forward? Yeah. Up, 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 up. Come on. Get it there. Ha! Hey, come back! I presume we'll probably be told not that we can't walk over this way, but I might as well. Ooh, we're given. I am resisting the urge to make a funky given reference because I'm aware that if I do that, I'll be considered old as shit. Come back here! Face me, demon! Armed and dangerous. Think it not? Let's try. Come back here. Huh.
Come on, really?
My kill. Oh, I missed. Always good. Dum.
Worth my time.
Oh, Flintstone cap. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. See you in hell. And done. Down, boy. If we get the herb. Okay, so we can go that way, but we cannot go that way. And time to take out a wolf. Can't see it in the eyes of a wolf. Damn it! Alison! Oh. Aha! I think that was it. No, it wasn't. Right. Ooh, a snake. Gotcha! Yeah!
They were nothing.
Took a ball of man. Ooh, gold! Gold! Alright, the gibbon is down. And so's the snake, apparently. That wasn't quite what I was aiming at, but it worked.
You won't get any pity or
Yep, pity or compassion, blah blah blah. Wait, was that? Oh well. Let's get that chest over there. Come on! Get out of the way, Beaky!
don't waste my
There we go. Also realised I forgot to give Eisen the new gear, so I'll just see what's in here first. Okay, that could be useful. That's the strategy. Nope, 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 nope. Actually, I can move him up. Okay. Nope. Have a bag. Nothing to place it with. Okay, well, let's get back. I believe we got to now. I believe going that way doesn't actually take us anywhere, but it's. Okay, I'm not quite sure how that happened, but whatever. Yep. So I really got to ask, Lavi said, why are you not getting your things playing? Do I need to have him actually win a fight? Oh goodness. You want the mage to do that? That's gonna end horribly. Pretend we are not here. We thank you for your services and goodbye. You'd have thought they would have arrested someone who looked suspiciously like one of the most a demon. You'd thought someone would have passed out a wanted poster for Velvet by now. Heaven told us under. Probably shouldn't make no references after everything that's been going on lately. Hello. Boom.
Victory is ours.
Wait, he's the magician? Oh, that was Magilu. The more you know. Now we need to get past these guards.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Right.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
Huda!
Show me your documentation. Well, your travel permit from the Abbey. Where is it?
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilu's Menagerie. Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to.
Oh, sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove.
Oh dear.
Remember, Magilu's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a
Advertise here. Move along.
as you say.
Oh dear.
That was a fine.
Oh dear.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo, coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo, coo. Those doves were amazing.
Well,
Just a crude trick. It just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
uh-huh.
Like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Lavisette? The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
Oh, I forgot about that bit from. Well, I vaguely remembered it, but I forgot the payoff. oh, that was brilliant. Anyway, let's get to the expedition. Okay, back to exploring that. Probably shouldn't laugh too hard. I'm not that young. Alright, anyway, let's get back to this.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgard. He's the crown prince. The crown prince? What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis. This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias in the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone. Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
I don't remember what happens to him, so I'm going to stress, I'm making this joke having no memory of this guy. With how much it's like, with his on the side, nothing can go wrong. He's going to be killed in the next 20 minutes, isn't he? I've played enough JRPGs to know when someone has the character this much, they're not going to live much longer, they're not going to be alive much longer. Like the hero of the universe, master of the seven seas, commander of the galaxy, and he's already dead. It's just how these things work. Like I said, I don't remember the character, so maybe I'm about to get a nice surprise, but I doubt it.
This job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support. Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey? You're kidding me. How do you not even know that? The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Imperials. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research. So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? For a side branch, they don't really strike me as helpful. Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired. So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight. That is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope. Okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
I mean, I kind of would have thought you'd have gathered that bit from, them controlling the entire world, but whatever. I'm going to check in the inn. Because there's always something to loot in an inn. They got a coin the cat's bird. Well, we at least found something. So, I've been trying. I think the cutscene begins here. Okay, everyone's standing around there. That means there's a cut, and all the doors out of here are closed. There's going to be a cutscene of some sort, isn't there?
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists. We need to thank them for saving us from the demons.
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah, I'll follow the rules too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
I've also noticed there are no blue ones. Yes, I'm going to stop making blue exorcist jokes. That's already, even I'll admit, that's kind of ran a bit thin. I can't get that chest. You the Imperial Army lies from us. I can tell. Plain paper has already been used, so that's... Beast Fang? I don't think I bought that. Did I? Well, I'll buy another one. What's the worst gonna happen? That's definitely gonna be needed. So nutmeg and ginger, the best we could get. You need the calcite bag. There we go. Through here should be that. I think Velvet's already wearing. Let me just quick. Yes, she is. Alright. So from up here, we should see the. Whoa, this is actually. Okay. Ah. Don't have enough cat spirits. Great. Well, we can come back to that later. So next up, what we should do is take this here herb and then go up the stairs, which I think from that looks like the way to the church. Where's the church here way? Oh! Ooh, I know what's coming. Time for me. I'm going to take a break for a few seconds to rest my voice. Have fun.
Listen to those cheers. The Royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
Ceremony started. Impossible to slip in.
After the opening 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon light. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land would not be lost.
Climb up if you want. But attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorias Coldbrand.
Well, that's going to end well. How to make you cutscene, ahoy! If I'm correct.
None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorias' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat one of the 5 Imperiums and blessed us with the strength of the Malachim.
He's a murderer!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
Killed him. You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evils and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd.
Oop. Here we go. Hey, the prince is still alive. Right? That's actually a surprise. Wow. And here we see him.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. blessings of the Empyrean Innominate, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory.
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
How did everyone else get up there?
What they said.
What?
Ooh. I don't think you should do that.
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on it.
Not with a certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill it.
Killing Lord Artorias. Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No, you don't.
Goodbye. Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
Cheers, Perky.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need to lead first.
Iso, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Ifrit has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist.
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Priorities. Food.
My stomach made a weird noise.
That is called hunger.
Sign that you're alive.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Is he there?
What, have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured. His chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down.
Okay, so it's not quite as low as I was thinking.
And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Okay, so the 2 fingers down is not as low as I was thinking. I'll leave you to figure out what I was thinking from that. So let's get that herb. I should probably start actually using these, but maybe later. To be honest, part of me is tempted to look up a guide to see which one best herbs to use for which characters, because I don't remember off the top of my head which is recommended there. That's something to figure out later. So let's get that, and let's go back to finding. Okay, I can't go that way. Never mind. So let's go back to finding that tavern. Ooh, the always open. Very interesting.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias.
How pompous can you get? Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgard. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses. A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Hell yeah.
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
Poke him in the chakra area. I know, not exactly the most terrifying effects. Poke him in the chakra. Good. Plain pendant. Ooh. I feel like that's probably something that's already been collected and used, but hey, never hurts to have more. Right, so what's over here? Oh my. And, okay.
Lord Artorias' speech was so wonderful. I teared up halfway through.
I was so worried when the demons appeared. I'm so glad I put my faith in the Abbey. The exorcists put their lives on the line to protect us. We've got to do what we can to help.
I'm gonna marry the shepherd when I grow up.
It's popularity.
Ignorance is bliss.
I think you're a wee bit young for him. At least I hope you're a wee bit young for him. Moving on. So if we keep looking, so there's a chest there. And another gas bird. Yes. I can't carry any more life bottles. Fair enough. So we go up here. Is there anything? So now we enter this. Ooh. There's actually trivia related to this. So, yeah, in Tales of Zestiria, this place actually appears again. It's obviously a little bit it's not in quite the state it is at the minute, at that point. But yeah, this is actually something you see again later.
That is one impressive cathedral. It fits the capital.
Yes. It's incredible.
It says I heard. It wasn't built using Moloch arts, but the latest architectural engineering techniques. Look at those arches, the mathematical logic, the structural ornamentation. This is an architectural marvel.
So, is that Empyrean in there?
I highly doubt it. Empyrean worship has become mostly symbolic over the years. This cathedral wasn't built as a place of worship. It's commemorative, to celebrate the continent's unification.
In other words, a show of power.
That explains why they spared no expense. It's too early to be impressed. This is just the entrance, and it's unfinished. They're constructing a colossal temple inside here. They say it'll take centuries to complete. Centuries? That's insane. How could they think that's a good idea? Your guess is as good as mine. I suppose that sometimes humans just have a need to push their limits. Yeah, seriously.
The Reaper and a demon are shaking their heads at this overwrought monstrosity. Intrinsic worth, 0.
I wonder what it'll look like when it's finished.
Oh no! Okay, so it's when it's finished in Zestiria. My bad. In my defense, I haven't played Zestiria in 8 years, and I only saw this place once because I wasn't super fond of Zestiria, so I haven't replayed that one at all. I don't think I've even booted it up since I've beat it. I can't do Zestiria Let's Play on the PS on the PlayStation because it's got the same problem that the original Berseria did. But maybe down the line I might look into doing an LP of Zestiria. Maybe. I'll think about it.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Repent? Are you talking to me?
Yes, when I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
Say that again. Exactly what were you staring at?
Well, mankind is rife with sin, and I am no
just need to confess all the bad things I've done.
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Imperials.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Imperians forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorias.
I need an exorcist over here, quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
Okay, first of all, that was hilarious. And two, that was terrible idea. It's like, you need to keep a low profile. Okay, I'm just going to confess everything I plan to do that's evil. That's not gonna help you keep a low profile. Oh well. So let's take a look into the Shadow Guild. Actually, quick pause. How does the expedition do? 7 minutes? That's enough time. Now, let's see who were behind this. Interesting looking lady. Can't pick up more of those. Anything in here? More coins. More coins. Alright. A cat's foot. And hello.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? Scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh,
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
Oh. She can't taste it, but
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
no.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
how do you know that?
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest.
That's right. Just like how Ifrit's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that. It won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs. Not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll go to inspection.
It's registered to Moculu's menagerie.
Was that not the name you gave to the guard of the guild?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that you will fail.
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes. Right. You're missing Captain Ith. captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, do you think?
Ha!
No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
Or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. If you can accomplish that, it takes strength, real strength. And I'm curious where it comes from.
Rage.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side. The strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrit's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrit's much the same.
Ah, drink trade.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
Hey, that's my drink.
The
Be one.
shepherd Artorias. He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
Such a web of things we did. Okay, so we need to destroy the red crates in a warehouse at Port Sekron. So we're just going back to where we were, basically. Well, playing cards, I'll worry about later.
Kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
Ooh. Ship!
Scout ship set.
And it's setting it out again. Right.
Destroying
That's hardly our concern.
She's not wrong. All we know is it's red crates. Means if we're captured, we know nothing. I should probably sell those off. Ooh, actually, go in that cat box as well. Let's sell all those off because we have too many of those. And there's nothing extra I can sell. I mean, I suppose there is all that pile of stuff, but I can worry about that later. So let's go up there, rescue that cat. Do. Thank you. Rescue that cat, and then we can get to business. Based on the timing of this, I think once I complete all the missions, I'll be wrapping it up for the night. But we'll see. We're playing this one by ear. Oh, you devious little son of a... I regret rescuing him now. That was blooming... That was nearly 100 cat souls, you fucking... Yeah, well.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorias' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Not to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
Ooh. That sounds interesting. I wonder if they're going somewhere with that. But first, cat spirits! Me. You can never have too many cat spirits. Especially as some of the defense food, some of them like to bloomin' pinch on your stuff and not give you a bloomin'. No more cat spirits down here, but we can talk to him.
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
The fact he's working so fast is interesting. You wonder there's a reason for that. Well, whatever. Oh, hello.
Greetings, Mabilu's menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a bloodling. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone?
Yeah. Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments. especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battle. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
Subtle. Right, I could use that. Oh.
Officer,
What is it, Bokoro?
Mabo curry.
Huh? Oh,
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
it smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malachim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Eisen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering.
For me, it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar, right?
Yeah, I never get tired of them.
So you like to drink, but you've also got a sweet tooth?
Yeah, is that so strange?
No.
Candied sweet potatoes. Sounds good.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a sign that you're alive, remember?
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna have a go at the giant red demon because I think I'm just gonna ignore those and just make a run for up here because I think there's a demon up here. If my memory's all correct, which it probably isn't, but I didn't see one anywhere else, so there's the arm giant up here. Okay, that's empty. That's good. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay. If I... Yes, so I can grab the herb from over here. That's a tails coin, but it'll do. And I got some saffron. I've just realised I've never actually cooked with saffron myself. I should probably do that. It's probably quite good. Okay. Oi. Oh boy. The Diapho. You're not the Code Red demon, but I might as well work on you while I'm here. Ow! Mother of pearl! Where'd it go? Where'd the cube go? Okay, it learns how to dodge. That's a problem. Ah! Okay, this isn't going quite as planned. Aha! I need to grab that. Thank you! On fire! Arg! Aizen, I needed that. Arg. Hup. Okay. Right. Now we're back on the counterattack. Ow! Oop! Ow! Okay, I need that. Okay, now might be a good time to use that life gel. Oi! I was trying to use that! Alright. That should buy us some time. Okay, find your way to pivot. Down there. How the fuck did I get hit by that? How did I get hit by that too? Ow! Come on! Alright. Aizen. Now on the life bottle would be very handy. There we go!
That was tougher than I would have liked.
You don't fucking say. On the plus side, they're not going to be coming back for a bit. Which I can work with. Can I go up here? I cannot. At the very least, I should get some more health back as a team. Okay. Save. Because that was not as smooth as it should have been. I'm not going to lie to you on that one. I shouldn't be here. I mean, a giant bunch of extras sitting around there probably is the giveaway. A marmot! Ooh, marmots actually reminded me of a story. Maybe it's a teeny bit too identifying about me, but there. It's kind of cute. So, for those of you who don't know, I have experience with skiing. I wouldn't say I'm world champion skier, but I can now get way down to pretty complex ones quite fine. So, I'm not exactly. So I'm okay. And one time when I was skiing in France, this would have been like. When would this have been? I want to say I was about 15 at the time. Well, whatever. So basically, at that time, I decided I was kind of doing some looking around at a shop in it's also kind of fun and novelty stuff. And the idea that I got was to get my aunt, who also loves skiing, to get her a toy marmot on skis. And it actually stayed on the car for I think it was over 20. I think it was still there as recently as a few years back. And because the marmot had spent 15 years basically constantly exposed to the sun, in the marmot, which had a blue woolly hat on it, it had actually turned blue as well as well. It was actually quite interesting to watch, because it basically went from the usual brown coloured marmot to a very bluish coloured one. Not kind of absurdly blue like the Blue Man Group, but kind of the brown had kind of faded out to kind of light blue from the light brown it was originally. It was actually quite interesting. I don't know if there's any pictures of it in its blue form around anywhere, but if I find them, I might see if I can briefly use one for a profile image. It's quite interesting.
I wish I had power like
Or at least potentially by my standards. Is there anything else here I can fight? No, but to be fair, I don't think I'm meant to be here anyway. So, let's go back. And obviously we can't go up there. Alright, so if we keep going down here... I hope we don't encounter that giant red gibbon again. Yeah, I'm gonna have a call Lumiere to see if she's still got the picture of that blue marmot somewhere. It might actually be a fun little profile image. Yeah, I might see if I can do that. That's something to work out after the stream. Well, anyway, we've gone this way, and it has clearly not done us very much good at all. Where is the list of the red... Where's the list of the... Aha! The code veterans. And they're not mentioned yet. Okay. I guess we gotta go back to the tavern to do that. But for the time being, let's get the important stuff done. That was a rock. Good job, guys. So if we keep going, we get back to the docks. I'm curious. I don't think it'll respawn, but let's check. Is something spawning here? Nope. Okay, so we do need to actually get the information on it so it doesn't just casually sit around in the world. Apparently. Okay, dodge all the snakes. And if we should be able to find the red boxes. I don't know if the red box, if any things in the red boxes are confirmed, and to be honest, I don't think it's hugely important. No, hang on, it is. There's a plot relevant bit to it, if I'm correct. Yeah, so we need to come over here. Happy little cat. Hello.
Have you heard? The Abbey is building a new base. I hear it's a huge temple in the middle of some mountains near a site of ancient ruins. If they've got time to build a temple, they should use it to kill more demons instead.
You sure you want to talk like that here?
I'm different from all those losers who swoon over the shepherd's pretty words and ignore reality. No one's found a way to cure demon blight yet, and demons are still swarming everywhere. Sure, maybe things are not as bad as they could have been, but we still have no idea what's going to happen next. Think about it. Demons could be infiltrating the city as we speak, and we'd be none the wiser.
Yep, you're completely right.
Oh boy.
All right, the guards are gone. Let's move in.
Renwick and the crew did a fine job.
The guards are gone? Were they even there in the first place? Let's get that chest now, because I don't think we'll get a chance later. Okay, this looks like a huge bunch of red crates.
The seal.
Should we look inside?
There's no need. Burn them, Mafia said.
Okay.
We're done here. Let's go.
It's not about the money, it's about sending a message. Ooh!
That storm caused too much time. I must report to Lord Artorias as soon as possible. It's you!
Hey!
The crybaby.
Eleanor Hume, Exorcist Prince.
Hang on. Yup. Hello, Elno.
Willing to fight without your molecule?
No. You set the storehouse ablaze? The people have worked so hard to withstand this time of crisis. How can you destroy what they have so painstakingly built?
Because I'm not human.
You'll pay for this, you demon!
More molecule up her sleeves.
I will face me now, demon. He's adorable. Emma? I found you at last. That bad voice. Bienfu, you traitor! You'll never leave my clutches again! Mother! No. What are you doing? Get out there and fight!
Hey, look! Is that smoke? It is! Fire!
The fire has spread enough. Let's get going.
You're coming with us.
Let me go! Witch nippers!
Exorcist! What happened? Oh, you're badly hurt.
I can wait. Gather the people and put out that fire.
Yes, madam.
Tell me, do you know what was being kept in that warehouse?
Mostly nectar, I believe. Vast stores of the medicine provided by High Priest Gideon to be distributed to doctors across the land.
Medicine given by the church. Why would anybody destroy it?
There's something interesting about that nectar, I'm guessing.
Looks like we're in the clear.
Misfortune and anguish! I had that little turtle right in front of me! Well, at least now I know where to find him.
That weird little Moloch was the one you were looking for?
The very same. The Malak Bienfu. A creature of unfathomable wickedness and beguiling cuteness who broke the heart of this wretched maiden. Once I finally catch him, who knows what I'll be capable of?
Not sure I get it.
Me neither.
Good. Pray that you never do. Let's
Ooh.
go back and report ourselves.
No expedition to Gus.
Take a look at
Ooh.
scout ship.
Well, we'll come back to that later. So if we keep up the running, we should eventually get back to thing. Oh yeah, there was an item I was given. Nope. Oh, okay. That'll save me some time.
What's the deal with you and that exorcist Eleanor? She had tears in her eyes when we first saw her at Northgate. Velvet poked fun at her, calling her the crybaby exorcist. Why would an exorcist cry?
Sacrificing the individual for the good of the many is part of Artorius' philosophy. She seemed troubled by that. She's naive.
That she can still carry on shows just how strong she is. It looks like they don't hand out the rank of Praetor to just anyone. Just stay sharp around her. That's all.
By the way, is that Bienfu character that Magilu was after really a Moloch?
He may look strange, but yes, he's still a Moloch.
That means Magilu is an exorcist. Why does she call herself a witch then?
If she got locked up in that prison, she must have been kicked out of the Abbey.
Nope.
Or she could be a fraud.
Yeah. Even if she wasn't an exorcist, she could still perform some tricks with a Moloch like that.
I will protect you, Madam Eleanor. Face me now, demon.
Right? Was that laughter?
I'm sorry.
Why apologize? Yanfu is funny, right?
Right.
Don't encourage him.
If you think that's funny, you should give it a try for yourself. Say,
Hi, I'm Luffy.
All right. Hi, I'm Luffy Set.
Knock it off.
Huh?
what's the problem?
People are staring. Don't attract attention.
I'm sorry.
She's so uptight. Let's try it together later, Luffy said.
All right.
Oh, they have no idea what they nearly stepped on there. Oh,
Well, we've learned one thing coming to the capital. The Abbey and Shepherd Artorias have expanded their power immensely.
They might as well be the Empire now. They have the undying support of the populace.
The Shepherd, savior of humanity.
I wonder what he meant by the blessings of the Empyrean Enominat.
That's what they call the gods they worship in church, right? The Empyreans? He promised a lot in that speech. But can he really command such a power?
I have no idea. Not even we Malakim know of them beyond the stories and legends. He called Enominat the Fifth Empyrean. There should only be four, one ruling each element.
Is he talking about a new Empyrean?
Have you heard anything, Luffy said?
Sorry. I don't know anything about this.
It doesn't matter. We should be careful about taking his words at face value. The man is no saint. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his aims. But there's no way he could have a god at his beck and call.
Don't underestimate the Abbey.
Trust me, I'm not. That's why I'm using the Shadow Guild to help us hunt them down. And to make sure that I kill him.
I feel like there's a little bit of pot calling the kettle black with part of what Elwood said, but let's not comment too much on that. But you're not joking, I was casually pointing at the screen as if to go, says you. But obviously you can't see a visual gag via this. Maybe we should consider a webcam in the future. Nah. I don't really do enough visual humor and stuff to justify it. And I like my own anonymity. And then I like not having my face on the internet. Well, knows if I've done enough of that from my time in a metal band. Anyway. So if we go up here. More cat spirits. Okay, do you have information? Oh. Oh. Oh! Alright. Oops. Oops, I forgot that was a red demon. Ooh.
Trouble at the docks, was there? Well,
Go with the trolley, eh?
job was done.
Let's search for missing man.
Good luck. I look forward to hearing your report.
A scholar missing on the road to Gallus Lake.
Strange request.
If they know where he vanished, why don't they just look for him there?
Exactly. What's so illegal about a missing persons case that you gotta go to the underworld?
I can think of a few possibilities, but our job isn't to ask questions.
Got him in? She's not wrong. Okay, Garlic Road. There's a few possibilities with this guy. Whoop. Thank you. I don't remember where along the route he is. I want to say he's this way. And we don't have a fast teleport, so we're just going to have to leg it. Keep on running. Run. Actually, wait, hang on. Oh, okay. I was going the wrong way. Whoops. But you know, hang on. I'm just gonna quickly pop in here to check if there's a way that's opening here. There is not. Okay, so we do have to go back to that. So we need to find a missing man. Or woman. Well, we'll find out what they are. Oh boy.
Hey, that noisy demon looks pretty strong. Think it might be one of those code red demons?
Doesn't matter to me. I'd rather not waste my time fighting it if I don't need to.
I don't see it as a waste of time. Look, the Abbey only has a handful of exorcists strong enough to take something like this down, right?
Probably. I'd say praetors like Lady Teresa and the legates could probably take it on.
And those guys are all your enemies, right?
I see where you're going with this. The Abbey is strong, both in its individual members and as an organization.
And if we're to close the gap between us and them, we need to fight strong opponents like the Steamman.
That's what I would do. But you're free to make your own decision.
All right. I'll concede the point.
But we should determine just how strong it is first. I don't want us to bite off more than we can chew.
That goes without saying. I'd rather not get myself killed due to inadequate preparation.
Don't worry that much. If you want to go fight, I'll help keep you safe myself. I promise.
I don't recall asking for your protection.
You don't need to.
Well, you know what? Let's go for it. Just a quick walk back. Get a jump to the left. And then, ooh, cat's bird. Up, up. Gimme. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think we're doing it again. We get to the front. Whoop. And now, probably making a terrible decision. Oh boy. Okay, I've got to... Ooh. I can work with that. Aha! Okay. Aha! Alright, he's done.
That thing was pretty strong.
You just wanted something good to train on.
I'm not in it just for myself. If I get stronger, I'll be more helpful in your battles. This counts towards the repayment of my debt.
But you don't deny at least part of it was for yourself.
Well,
Of course not. Every true swordsman wants to train so they can improve themselves.
It might be a little late to ask, but what debt exactly are you repaying, Buffalo?
My sword is my life. When I was separated from it, Velvet told me where to find it. Also, she broke me free from a 500-year-long prison sentence.
You say that like it's an afterthought.
And that's why I can't fully trust you.
I don't follow. Us Browngips and men are renowned for our sense of duty and commitment.
Actually, now that you mention it, Rangetsu's a pretty unusual last name.
I heard your family specializes in unconventional swords and fighting styles.
That's It's true. Our ancestor was a swordsman from way off in another country who came to this land a long time ago.
A foreign swordsman, huh? I guess that explains why your swords and techniques stand out so much.
He had quite a hard time getting by in this unusual land, until he was taken in by an aristocratic family. Ever since, the Rangetsu clan has accepted the rule of their benefactors and has served them in repayment of their debt.
Serve them as bodyguards?
Bodyguards, assassins, spies, body doubles. Whatever the order, your family will carry it through. Always return that which you've borrowed, even if you must repay it with your life. That was our ancestors' creed. In truth, 4 of my 5 older brothers are dead. You have to admit, we take our sense of duty seriously.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. You and your family are all tied to your sense of honor.
That seems to be the case. We can count on him. As long as he's on our side, at least.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
I mean, it isn't, but they're not wrong exactly. Anyway, we need to find that missing scholar. Nah, there's not much point. It'll only be like maybe 2 seconds faster. Probably not even that. Okay, it's probably going to be more like 20 bits, so we're not exactly saving up a nice massive amount of time doing that. And whilst it is running late, I'm not exactly planning on hitting the bed at the moment. I'm not exactly planning on heading off at any time until I'm done with these last 2 missions. So, yeah, we're good. Alright, I went the wrong way again. Dang it! Okay, so we gotta go up here, ignore the gibbon, and see if we can find a thing. Because we're gonna go over there. And ooh, get away, get away! That's more like it. I feel like there's a few items I probably could, bits of equipment I could swap out. I'll do that after I found that missing thing guy. It is urgent. Alright, so we now need to go through here. I believe that the guards who were standing there are going to be gone now. Oh yep, they're gone. And this means we've got the whole thing to explore. Actually, maybe we wanted, maybe I probably should have called it. Hello. We still got a bit of time. And to be honest, I don't really have much to do tomorrow beyond going to gym, so yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world. Whoop. Boing. Excellent. I think the right direction we need to go is up here. So let's see, where did this take us? Yes, I think that was the way we were meant to go. So let's go the other way. Okay, so we need to go, actually. Ooh! Cat's eye. Cat spirits. Yes. Okay, let's get back. Go. Okay, that pixie got me. And I can't cross that, I believe. I think I've come to I think I've gone to the kind of extra place. Yes, it was right. Okay, hop along, jump around, and so we just need to grab that chest and then leave. Oh yeah! Oh, you're dead. Okay. Okay. Chest. Aquaving. Actually, I might look over the equipment now. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. There's nothing to replace that with, so that's pointless. Nothing to replace that with, yeah. Oh, actually, no, there's a calcium paper. Everything. That'll do. Calcite waistcoat, you're going to have to... Ah! Oops. Well, I can work with that. And you have your calcite bracelet ready to go. And a pendant. And a fire ring. Oh! There we go. That'll work. I don't think you're going anywhere. Oh! Oh yeah, with the danger counter. Oops. Ow! Blooming heck, how many more of these things are going to come in? Oh, that is the end. That is going to be the end of them. Excellent. There we go.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
I am victorious. Think of that. And now let's get out of here. And we got to go down here. Follow and get the cats out. I think I've got enough to rescue them. I hope I've got enough. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. An angel halo. Also that fact that it says useful for reading in bed. Someone thought about that. Anyway. So rescue this, and now we have to go all the way back to where we were earlier. Well, we can... Well, for the time being, who wants to sing a song? Okay, yeah, I've run out of things to casually talk about as we travel, so, yeah, what can I talk about? Aside from the fact that pixies are fucking... good at ambushing. What was that? Oh, yeah. Where's the pixie? Where's the pixie? Should not be this terrified by a fucking pixie. Well, whatever. Making from the herb, the rosemary. And if we go along here, we should be able to get the stone up here. Thank you. A lovely seashell. Lovely. Okay, and we gotta go up here to get to the red demon. Now, I feel like I remember this one being a pain to deal with, but I don't remember why. That's not a good sign, is it? That you're casually remembering a boss being difficult and you can't remember why. Whoop. Whoop. There's only one way to find out, and that is to just charge it and hope that what I discover is not a massive problem. Please be gentle. Please be gentle. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Alright, let's get this over with. That is not a fucking echidna. Huh. I feel like my memory's decided to play tricks on me.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Memory? Okay, memory, why was that so easy? I could have sworn that was much harder the first time. I could have sworn that was hard. Oh well. I guess I can't complain too much. We got past it pretty comfortably. Alright. Actually, we got past that more comfortably than we did the first one. Yeah, because the first one it was just two of us fighting the giant bat. Yeah, two of us versus the giant bat was a bit of a challenge. The second one wasn't. The second one was a little bit more challenging, but not absurdly so. And obviously then we had this, and then obviously we had that, which was just a comical joke. Look, I want to be nice about that fight, but that was just way too fucking easy. Maybe it's worse on higher difficulties and I just fought on a higher difficulty. I suppose that might be an idea for food to play food in this game. Set the difficulty on the hardest and get my ass and see how rapidly I get my ass handed to me. Because I did actually start doing one of those many years ago. And I think I got to entering Logress. And then I didn't pick up the game again because I was kind of meant to be doing it just someone else, and then it just didn't keep happening and all that jazz. Okay, so what we need to do is... Right. I don't think there's anything worth getting up here, but let's at least take a look. Yeah, I can't get, because yeah, there's nothing really worth doing there. So what we need to do from here is, oh god, this is not a good start.
Who goes there? What on earth are guards doing here? Watch out! Pick up all of you. They're not working on
All right. Good luck.
Sheesh. Who do you suppose they were guarding?
Nothing good.
Lost lamb, perhaps.
You think they're holding Mendy captive?
Well, if they are,
Is
Oh.
there someone here named Mendy? We've come to help.
Oh, thank goodness. I can finally go home.
So they were keeping you prisoner.
They made you mine vermilion ore?
Yes, I discovered a method of refining it, and it cost me dearly.
What's vermilion ore?
A rare stone made of concentrated nutrients. It can be used in medicine, but it's also poisonous.
Correct.
So you were making medicine?
Yes, they were forcing me to make a nutritional substance called nectar.
oh,
It's supposed to be highly addictive.
I told them that, but what choice did I have?
Whatever. Our task is complete. Can you get back to Logris on your own?
I can. I'm terribly sorry.
I apologize to me.
done.
We came for. Let's get back to the old lady.
A penny is dropping here. I think I see what Niavi was planning. But that leaves open but that leaves open something I've not figured out yet. And hope, and hey, I got a level up. I kind of got to keep sending it out. That's a fast return. Pluggers. Oh wow, that is actually quite useful. Can you tell I don't usually bother with these kind of things usually? In this case, we kind of got to speed things up a wee bit because it's nearly midnight where I am, and I've been talking, and I've been basically talking and streaming for this point for like nearly 6 hours. I could probably do with finishing up soon so I can rest my voice. Actually, no. To be fair, it's close to 5 because I had to post it. But you know what I mean. I've been going for a while. Let's get all this stuff wrapped up and let's get ready, and then let's call it till the end. So all we got to do at this point is okay. Nope, we don't need to use that. Remember the cat spirit. Also, let's have a chat with that with the blood claw, blood town. But I just forgot what they're called now. Bloodwing. Okay, nothing else I need to check.
I hear Mendy made it back safe. That takes care of that problem.
And we need to foil the ambush.
Keep up the good work.
So, somebody means to ambush the Royal Medical Society on the Danan Highway.
The Royal Medical Society is a group of doctors that travel around healing the sick.
They're funded by donations given by ordinary folk.
Why would anyone attack them?
Don't ask me. Some people are just twisted.
And why would an underworld group defend them?
Who knows? Something to do with the attackers, perhaps?
I think I've worked it all out. But I'm going to say nothing for the time being. Partly because I'm hoping some of you also figured it out, and I don't want. Partly because I'm aware it's possible that some of you haven't put all the pieces together just yet, and I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, I've figured out what's going on now. I've got to give them credit. That is devious. So I need to. So where do I need to go? Okay. It's basically just back there. In that case, walk to there, and just run back. This was actually a really quick one. I should have done this first. Oh well. Lots of meat. More catbirds. Catbirds are like ducky. You can never have enough of them. And also discover how many 40k fans are also Tales fans. Probably me. Anyway. Oh boy.
Hey, get out of our way. That's there. That's our food.
Food. I presume they're talking about the doctors.
So the attackers were demons. I guess that's why they needed us to stop the attack.
The doctors?
Looks like they ran off. It appears they were after this stuff.
Medicine with the cathedral seal.
That scarf, did that belong to the attackers?
Yeah, all three were wearing them. Does it mean something?
They were just demons. Aggressive ones who attacked the innocent.
We finished all the jobs. Let's get back to the old lady's tavern. You sure do like that Mabo curry.
Do I?
Don't ask me.
You didn't think it was tasty, Velvet?
Couldn't tell you.
Huh?
Those are the taste.
Food doesn't hold any flavor for her. According to Velvet, she can never feel sated. The only thing she can taste is blood.
Oh, I see.
Let's just quickly grab the cat's boots. Then we find out what that skit says. Then we then we do our reports, and after whatever we find, I guess that'll be time to call it.
What's the matter? You're gloomier than usual.
Am I actually useful?
You're a healer.
You can cut down any enemy, and Eisen can beat them up. Velvet is strong and can eat anything. But I'm not good at fighting, and apparently I'm always gloomy.
Is that what's bothering you?
In a fight, offense alone isn't everything. Hurting your foes means nothing if you don't live to tell the tale afterwards. Your healing arts are what let us always fight at our best.
He's right. Compared to dead weight like Maguo, you're plenty helpful out there.
Only compared to Maguo?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying she never helped at all.
Hmm.
You're not going to grow overnight. Be patient.
Huh?
You've only just been set free. That you've even managed to keep up with us this far is a feat in and of itself. Strength comes by continually improving your mind and body. Keep your spirits up and keep working at it. You'll get there before you know it.
I will?
The drive to improve is what's important.
Right.
Get on you. Get on you, Lafayette. Right. Oop.
By the way, those folks we just passed were talking about us.
What were they saying?
They were warning each other to be careful, talking about the demons that burned down Hellebes and destroyed the Seagate Fortress being near the capital.
Considering how bold we've been, everyone's still fairly calm about it.
We'll be famous soon enough once we kill the world's savior.
Sounds like that could get fun.
Fun? Why?
The people trying to capture us will put prices on our heads and put up wanted posters everywhere. Depending on who draws the likenesses, each portrait can look completely different. You know what I'm talking about, right, Eisen?
Aye. I've seen dozens of pictures of myself. Some make me a monster, others make me a handsome youth. It's fascinating, really.
I hope I get a poster soon.
Then do your best to really stir things up.
Right. I'll stir everything up good.
Those two are a bad influence, but a funny one. Alright, so let's go find out. So let's see if everyone else has let's see who's put together the pieces on what was going on. I feel confident I have. But I could be horribly wrong, and I could be about to discover something very, very, very different. Like, seriously, at this point, you have as much guess as I do as to what the actual plot to this bit is because at this current moment, I have no clue. I mean, I think I know what's going from the context of what the plan is, but I could be very wrong. Did I actually go into here now? I think of it.
It's a history book titled The Rise and Fall of Midgand. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent. Few records exist of the following 500 years. A period known as the Era of Darkness, or the Dark Period. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom, bringing an end to the Dark Period.
Claudin, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
All right. That's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
Wow, they're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you the forms, but for some reason your execution deviates from the ideal.
Well, my body just kind of moves on its own.
You're a handful, Velvet. But I will say you do resemble Claudin's son. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire, vivacious like water, steadfast like earth, free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow, I'd love to meet him.
Sadly, that's impossible.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
King Claudin was quite strong, wasn't he?
He was more than just that. He's the most well-loved and trusted king in our history. Or so the book claims.
To this day, all of Midgand's rulers claim to be direct descendants of King Claudin Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorias with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If
Artorias knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his cause.
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
I've never actually seen a cutscene before, and that's... Ooh, interesting. That's something new I've learned. Oh, anyway. Save. And because I know the people who've been probably, because I know the people who are probably watching who have got to this point in the series and pointing it out. Yes, I'm aware. Yes, that save point is indeed a compass. Good observation. I don't quite know why they use it. They use a compass, but hey, it's a neat little detail. I approve. All right.
Welcome back. That must have been hard work. How does marble curry sound to you? I also have our specialty peach pie on hand.
We had a deal. Spill it.
Shepherd Artorias has gone north, up the Denan Highway, at the Abbey's newest temple, the Empyrean's throne. He is expected to be there for a while.
Are they relocating there?
In a sense, yes. They're holding a ritual to move the seat of the Empyrean Innominat.
Innominat. In other words, the Abbey's new god.
It is a very serious affair, so I imagine Melchior will be there along with the other high exorcists.
Suits us fine. Might even find him there.
That will do. Somewhere in there we'll find a chance to strike.
Perhaps, but be aware that security near the throne is on high alert.
We'll manage to get through.
No, you won't. You may be able to fool the guards, but there's no tricking the barrier they've put up. They've used arts to erect a giant wall, keeping outsiders away.
But they have to get through themselves. That implies some sort of key, right?
Yes. In fact, one of our people is looking into that as we speak. However, I'm afraid...
It'll cost us.
You learn quickly. And here's the bill.
Ooh.
Okay, now we're really not being nice.
Consider it done.
Aren't you going to ask why you have to kill a high priest?
I imagine it's because he's the one controlling the nectar supply. The church is the sole producer and distributor of a highly addictive substance. They rake in huge profits, while the common man, along with your people, suffer for it. Does that cover it?
You noticed your tasks were related.
That was the real test, wasn't it?
And you passed. No matter how skilled you are, you have to know more than how to swing a sword to earn my trust.
Don't misunderstand my intentions. I'm willing to do anything if it brings me to Artorias. I ditched my scabbard long ago.
I see. So you are the embodiment of a bare blade. A more formal introduction is in order.
Aha!
I am Tabitha Baskerville, leader of the Blood-Ridden Butterflies.
I'm Velvet. Tell me about the High Priest.
Each evening, he prays for protection from calamity at the royal villa on the Castle Locust grounds. Tradition holds that the High Priest should be alone for the prayer. That would seem the best time to strike.
How do we get into the villa?
Carry this insignia with you, and allies of the Bloodwinds will offer you their aid.
We'll hold up our end. Just find out about that key.
okay.
Hmm?
It's nothing.
But you seem...
I said it's nothing!
Sneaking into the castle will be an all-night job. Let's take this time to get everything ready, then rest at the tavern.
Yeah.
Alright, and if we talk to her, we will oh.
If nectar made from vermilion ore is so bad for your health that it was banned, why are they making it?
They make it because it was banned.
Huh?
Just because the powers that be say a rule is for the greater good, it doesn't mean that everyone will see eye to eye with them. If Tabitha's Mabo curry was outlawed, would you really be able to never eat it again?
I wouldn't like it, but if it's against the rules...
Well, you'll get hungry no matter what. People want what they want.
But anything forbidden is bound to be rare. And when things are rare, they become expensive.
So that's why people make it.
The world isn't a simple place. There's an underside to everything.
An underside?
Contract killers, secret weapons dealers, loan sharks that charge outrageous interest, pirates like me, the folks who offered us mooring for information, and the Gilded Hellevys are all part of it.
As are the people who dyed chicks blue to sell them at a higher price, and the people who bet on alleyway bug fights. And they'll come to you with a smile, so you can't let your guard down if you want to stay safe.
What sorts of bugs do they make?
That's the part that got your attention.
Oh dear. Oh, lovely said. Well, let's scout here. Right. So let's make sure this is all done. Ooh. That's something to keep an eye on for later. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is save and call it a night. Because it's after midnight and I should probably get some sleep. So, we know what the plan is. At night, we will infiltrate the manor and thus kill a high priest. And I have no idea what goes on from there. I mean, I do, but I kind of, but my memory at this point is kind of failing me. Maybe it's because I'm tired. So let's call it a night here. Hope you had fun watching. I've had fun doing this, and I'm going to do a little bit of grinding to get all my gear maxed out between this stream and the next one. So yeah, you're going to see. So when I come back, you're going to see my gear fully maxed out. Maybe a few herbs used. Whatever. The point is, when I come back, we'll be ready to really hit on to the next major story bit. Until then, that's all we got. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Have a great night, and yes, my plan is indeed to come back and try and try and properly do the siege mode in Space Marine 2. But that will be for another time. Especially I've got a little surprise in mind for that one. Saying nothing just now. Until then, hope you had a good time, and good night.